Why are we here? Well, Dawn reminded us that we're here to practice our communication and leadership skills. And why would we need new members? We have a really nice group here. Work seems to be working really well. Well, not everybody can make it all the time. A number of you have been stuck in dual roles, and people will move on in life and do new things. So this is an opportunity. Today I'm here to ask you to join me in finding new members for 2014. We're going to launch a membership campaign. And one of the key parts about this I wanted to bring up is this has been synchronized by Diana. She's pulled this all together. She's our VP of Education, and she has been so diligent about making sure that everybody is reaching their goals that she said, we've got to do a membership campaign. Perfect, and I'm the one who's in charge of it as the VP of Membership. And that worked out great, so we're good. So we're starting on our membership campaign today, and the goal is just to introduce some ideas and go through some tools that we can have. Now, our functionaries have brought up a lot of the tools that you can use, and I think I'm just covering the same ones really. The most important thing though is the credits you can get. That's not the most important thing, we want the new members, but it's important to know that you can get credit in your CO manual for Project 6, Project 8, or Project 10 as for helping out as a membership campaign or being a membership campaign chair. And so all of those of you that are working on the CO manual, something to pay attention to. I'll be sending a sign-up list at the end of this so that you can all sign up for the different bits of that. So some of the tools, reach out to your contacts, Facebook, LinkedIn, all of the people that you know, the people that you talk to, and again, have that one-on-one conversation to invite them to come in. There's a lot of community events. You can have a table on campus or at another community event where you can bring some materials, and I'm going to introduce those materials to you in a little bit. You can talk to people about Toastmasters, they'll understand what the club is about and how it can benefit them. You could also run a 1+1 contest. This is a very important contest that's done throughout Toastmasters. You encourage every member just to bring in a guest for the day. And that is the contest we're going to start with, is a 1+1, and I'll talk about that a little bit later. Or you could go in and talk to a class somewhere. Many of us are involved in some type of classes that we could go talk to and say, hey, this will really help you with your speaking and leadership qualities. There's also some club benefits to bringing in new members. So club recognition, if you bring in 5 new members in certain time frames during the year, they're 2-month slots, and also individual recognition for bringing in new members. For our membership campaign, we're not going to have a requirement to bring in a set number of members. We're just going to encourage this as a process, as a learning the leadership aspects of it, and also just to build the club. We'll also have some helpers with that as well. So in front of all of you, I have placed a guest packet. These are the actual packets we're going to use. I'll put them all in order, so I'm going to ask that you keep them in order. And they're the packets that will need to stay here, so I'll ask you to bring them back when you come. We'll go quickly through this. I'm going to have these on the PowerPoint, and the only reason to look at these slides is to identify the paper that's going to be in front of you. So let's get this started. So this one, the first one here, is Find Your Voice. I like that brochure. I like the way it sounds. And one of the things I'll ask you to do as we go through this is to give feedback at the end. So if you look at the back of this, this has membership, the mission of the membership about communicating and leadership. I might go through skipping back and forth between different sides of this. This next one here is this blue one, the NPS guest guide. This is really a standalone that's been developed over the years, perfected over the years. It's what we've been passing out to all of our guests. You could take this on its own. It talks everything about a typical meeting. It runs through what happens and the dues and how you would sign up. So it's really a good, all-inclusive material. And in the blue packets, let's see, we have this one and everyone, the benefits of Toastmasters membership. This delves a little bit deeper into the benefits that you can get. Really? All right. The next one here, in the blue packet, you'll find that I only have enough of these to be in every other one, so just the blue packet has these. I really do like this one, the tips for successful public speaking, because every one of these sounds really simple, and you think, oh, this is something I can do. So I think looking at this as a new member, they can say, oh, you have to relax. Well, I know I can do that, I just need the practice. And I think this is a very useful tool for that. We also, all of you, I've been asking to bring in a magazine, so there's a Toastmaster magazine in all of these, which lets everybody know this is a larger organization. It's a national organization. The next thing I have in there is the application, a membership application, so that's available. And then I also have the summary of the 10 speeches. So this gives a really nice summary on both sides of the 10 speeches that you do for your company communicator manual. And I put in this extra survey which I came across, which I'm going to ask you all to look at and possibly do today, if you can. Turn it in at some point to Tatiana, because it's really a great survey. How good is your club? It'll give us some valuable information, the entire executive team, to what we can do, what we're not doing, what we need to do to improve the club all around. And the last thing I wanted to do is for Sheila Dundon will be our first campaign chair. So I'm going to pass around the sign-up list so that you can do it. I've lost it already, but it should be in here somewhere. These flyers are to launch her membership contest. So this is the 1+1. She's going to encourage you to bring in an extra person, and there will be awards at the end of January 31st to do that. And I'll find the sign-up sheet and start passing it around very shortly. Thank you very much.